So welcome back. This is the fourth quarter. Winner moves on to the Super Bowl. And Phil, it has been a Raiders domination as much as the Bills collapse here. And Bruce Smith getting in the backfield. Nice play.
Well, it's no secret that the Raiders have outplayed the Bills to this point, and that was a near safety there, and that would have been a huge turn of events. It would have been 2 points for the Bills, and they would have had to punt the ball as they're punting the ball here. But as much as the Raiders are outperforming the Bills, they're only up by 1 touchdown, so this game is far from over.
Great guy from the back of his end zone. He shanks that one. Oh, man, going to the left sideline, and that's out at the 25. That is a 22-yard punt, Phil.
You never see that from Ray Guy. That's got to be the first time ever that Ray Guy has had a punt that didn't go 40, 50 yards. It's just such a rare occurrence. I'm shocked right now.
Ray Guy, he must have hit the side of that ball or something. I mean, that is just a shank to say the least. And now the Bills, even if they're stuffed on these 3 plays, have a chance to cut the lead here. Thurman Thomas makes it 2nd and 14. And a play action underneath, complete to McKellar, the tight end, and he gets to the 4-yard line, bringing up a 3rd down and 8 and a no huddle here as they try to break the deficit here in the 4th. Kelly on 3rd and 8 underneath, and it's incomplete, intended for Don Beebe.
Well, you see he's going for a security blanket, Don Beebe. He gets jammed at the line, and that's what a good corner does. He disrupts a receiver's route, and now the Bills at least have a chance to tack on 3 points.
Kick is on the way, and that kick is good. So the Raiders up by only 4 in this game. Bills tack on another field goal, 17-13 score here with 4:07 to go in the 4th. Scott Norwood to kick it deep, and what a booming kick out of the back of the end zone. So the Raiders take over up by 4.
Well, the Raiders are in a great position here. If they're able to score a touchdown, they'll put the game out of reach for the Bills. So this offensive drive is very important.
1st and 10. Toss play to Van Egan, and he gets back to the line, but nothing more. Van Egan stuffed all day for this Raiders team, and he will need a big gain if he plans on winning this ball game here. The Raiders need some sort of a score, you would imagine, in order to win this thing. 2nd and 10, pass left side to Morris Bradshaw, and he drags that 2nd foot in, and that's a completion, gain of 6 on the play.
Well, I like the call, putting the ball in the air there, but the only bad thing was going out of bounds. I think the Raiders would want to use as much time as possible.
Oh, nice completion there to Morris Bradshaw and a gain of 10 yards, and that is a big 1st down, Phil.
I think the Bills thought they were playing college football. Nobody went after him when he hit the ground. He was able to get up, and he almost ran after the catch after he fell down.
So that brings up a 1st down and 10, and the clock is winding down here. And a very painful event right now for this Bills defense. They have to watch this Raiders attack. Have another set of downs here. Pass complete to Dave Casper to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and Casper, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. Nice 60-yarder for 6.
Well, I hate to count the Bills out here, but I think Dave Casper just took away any chance the Bills have of coming back here. The Ghost strikes twice. That's the 2nd touchdown, as you said. It looks like this game's just a little too far to reach for the Bills now. Great play by Dave Casper.
How fitting is that Dave Casper, in the game that matters most, kills this Bills defense for 2 long touchdowns. And Phil, the score is 24-13 Raiders.
Well, it's a 2-possession game now. That there is 3:15 left, so it's not impossible for them to come back. But the Bills are going to have to score quickly, get an onside kick, and then they're where they need to be.
Smith taking it left side to about the 27-yard line. And when you're Jim Kelly, if you lose this ball game, you're telling yourself, if I did not throw those 2 red zone picks, maybe this game turns the other way in your favor. 1st down and 10. Pass is complete right side to Andre Reed, and that's his 1st catch of the game, Phil.
Well, that just explains how this Raider defense has been. Andre Reed's one of the greatest receivers of all time, and he's been held to 1 catch almost in garbage time here.
So Kelly, 5-step drop, looking, throwing right, and it is incomplete. Throwing into coverage there. Ted Hendricks there to tip the ball away.
Well, Jim Kelly's all flustered now. He's seeing things that aren't there. He's trying to squeeze the ball into windows that he just can't get to. Jim Kelly really needs to contain himself.
So 2nd down and 10. Kelly, another pass play, looking long to Andre Reed, and overthrown. Andre had a step there against the Raiders' defense.
Well, Andre Reed, it's very difficult for you to overthrow Andre Reed, but like I said, Jim Kelly's just not in a good state of mind right now, and he's not playing his best football.
3rd and 10, underneath, complete. Oh, no, nice hit there by the cornerback on that one, bringing up a 4th down and 10.
It's become almost a signature of this Raiders defense to deliver a ball-jarring hit right when it's needed most, and that might have just slammed the door on the Bills right there.
4th down and 10, and really 4th in the ball game for the Bills. Back to throw. Kelly looking, throwing complete to Andre Reed. He breaks the tackles, running backwards, and he does not get the 1st down. Oh, what a killer event by Andre Reed. He had the 1st there, but then runs backwards.
See, Andre Reed, he has the 1st down, and if he would have just went down, the Bills would have continued, but he tries to break a tackle and run around a little bit, and he gets stopped about a yard short. What a horrible way for the Bills to end that drive.
Oh, man, and now they need a stop here and really a 3 and out. Van Egan run, and that goes for about a gain of a yard there. But, Phil, Andre Reed, they teach you that from really the Pop Warner stages of football. You do not run backwards. Run north and south, not east and west. Banaszak, and he gets the 1st down, and that may have just sealed the game there, Phil.
Well, back to the Andre Reed. He's one of the best receivers of all time. I don't know what he was thinking there. Maybe he didn't think he had the 1st down quite yet. It looked pretty obvious to me, but we're not on the field. It's just a very rare mental block by Andre Reed.
So the Bills burn their 1st timeout on the other side of the 2-minute warning. 1:55 to play, and if the Raiders convert for a 1st down, this game is over. So 2nd down and 10, handoff to Clarence Davis, the fullback, and he gains about 5 yards, bringing up a big 3rd and 7, and really the ball game for both sides.
Well, if the Raiders convert here, it's definitely over, and if not, the Raiders are still looking pretty good, but they're still looking for that 1st down.
Underneath completes is Van Egan, and he's got the 1st down, and Phil, the Raiders are going to move on to the Super Bowl.
Well, that was just the final play right there. They bring the blitz, and the running back just jumps out of the backfield. He hits them, and now all they got to do is kneel the ball.
So the Raiders, 24-13. If they can hold them off for another 1:35, looks like they're just going to run the ball and wind down as much clock as possible. The Raiders are going to win and move on to the Dream Bowl. And as the Bills, you must be kicking yourself, because the key of the game was really the 2 red zone interceptions. Jim Kelly coughed up 14 big points there, and if you're looking at the score, you're saying those 14 points get you in the lead.
This score, it's not quite relevant to how close this game really was. It was within a possession for a good amount of time. The Bills with all their mental mistakes, and the Raiders, the heavy favorite. They've been as dominant as they've been all year, and no surprise right there, you see the graphic on the bottom. Dave Casper is today's player of the game.
No surprise. Dave Casper, all season long, really proved his dominance. He had over 1,000 yards. You called it, Phil. Over 1,000 yards receiving. Really, Dave Casper has been possibly the MVP receiving in the National Football League. Just a great tight end, 2 big touchdowns today, and that's been the reason why the Raiders are leading by this score right now. Just impressive performance by the Raiders tight end.
Well, you see, they're set up for a field goal here, and they are going to attempt one, not because they need the points. It's too short to punt, and going for it would be an insult. So they're just going to kick a field goal with as little time left as possible.
And this may be bragging points here, Phil. Add on another 3 points. Snap, ball down, kick. Oh, he shanked that one. That one's going wide right. And the Bills will have one more chance to maybe just have something to feel proud about going into the offseason here. Jim Kelly from the 30 with one final play, looking, throwing deep, and it is complete to Don Beebe. How fitting to get in the Raiders' territory, but the clock hits triple zeros, and Phil, the Raiders are moving on to the Super Bowl. Final 24-13, and they will face the winner of the Bears and Cardinals in the NFC Championship game.
Well, the Raiders are the AFC champions in every sense of the word. They've had the best record since the beginning of the season. They've dominated every team they've been against. And whoever wins the next round, I don't care who it is, be ready to face the silver and black at their best.
So for Nick Rice and Phil Nunziata, this is the NFL on CBS. We will see you for the NFC Championship game next weekend and the Dream Bowl as we see who is the greatest team of all time. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Nick Rice along with Phil Nunziata.